thing here is that you jam the passer, or you put a lot of pressure on the man. Now, Nance is laying off him right now, but watch to see if he runs at the ball or he picks up the cutters coming to the ball.
Sellers will inbound. Sellers has Jordan. Jordan with 2 seconds to go. Puts it up and scores at the buzzer. Michael Jordan has won it for Chicago.
Now when the sun come up, I'll be say what up in the morning, brush my teeth, find that clip I've been looking for since last night. I feel so caught up.
4, 5 and 6. They're away. Terrific start by Daniel Bailey. Usain Bolt though getting into his running. Here he comes. Usain Bolt challenged by Tyson Gay. Usain Bolt 2 clear meters. Tyson Gay in second place. And in third place is Safa Powell.
9.58! Smashing the world record. Unbelievable! He's done it again! A year...
In the bud, I float somehow in my bedroom. Turn around, see myself in the mirror. I guess I'm cool. And those happy thoughts in my head. I'm feeling like I'm Peter Pan. I ain't surprised in the birds. Happy to see how far I've come.
Sports have long been an important factor in the lives of high school students. A recent poll conducted by CNN shows that roughly 55% of all high school students play an organized team sport for their school at some point in their high school careers. However, interestingly enough, very few of them go on to play at the collegiate level, and even fewer go on to play professionally. And so, many people begin to wonder why high schoolers would invest so much time, money, and effort into something that's not necessarily going to help them in their lifetimes in the future. And so, our project works to explore the factors that initiate kids into sports and the factors that keep them playing.
We interviewed a few of Jackson High School's athletes to get a better idea of how much they gave to their sports and how much their sports gave to them.
All right. What is your name and what sports do you play at Jackson?
My name is Josh Reed and I play cross country and track.
Have you played any other sports in your high school career?
I also played basketball freshman year.
What is your name and what sport do you play?
My name is Tyler and I play lacrosse.
What is your name and what sport do you play?
Miles Griffin and I play basketball.
Playing and participation in sports often acts as a source of motivation for athletes to work and utilize their time more wisely and to stay on top of their schoolwork. A recent study conducted by CNN shows that playing high school sports increases the chance of an athlete graduating from college by 41%. Indeed, it seems that sports help students both in and outside of the classroom by instilling within them a sense of discipline that can be then translated into their school and academic careers and prove invaluable to them even after they've left the field.
Do you think your sport has had any major influence on your schoolwork?
Yeah, because it's time consuming. It takes up most of your time, so you have less time for schoolwork.
Do you think your sport has had a major influence on your schoolwork?
Yeah, I'd say so. Coaches are always on our case for getting homework done and getting good grades to play. Otherwise, we have to ride the pine, so yeah.
When I was in middle school, my GPA was slightly higher than what it is now, but also my GPA is higher when I do sports because I manage my time better than out of season.
What is your favorite part about playing on the team?
The off-the-court memories with the guys, pranks. For example, one year we a teammate took another teammate's car and parked it in the soccer field, and we blamed the wrong guy and actually locked him in a utility closet, and we had to get a janitor to break the lock off.
What is your favorite part about being on the cross country and track teams?
My favorite part about being on the cross country and track teams is hanging out with everyone and being friends with everyone and just having a good time. Not really the whole running thing, but just hanging out with everyone.
Just like Josh, countless other student athletes have found that while they play sports in high school, they're getting much more important skills than just how to shoot a ball or how to hit a ball in a specific place. Many of them are able to learn skills such as functioning as part of a larger and more important unit, building self-esteem and a sense of belonging, and acquiring a duty and responsibility to others on a team. This set of skills is invaluable as they continue their moral development all throughout high school. And in a way, playing sports, and especially playing sports on an organized team, can give one a sense of being able to function as a group much more effectively than one could ever function as an individual.
Coaches are also an integral part of the sporting experience. Not only can they motivate and inspire athletes, they also maintain a sense of discipline, harnessing the energies of the athletes. As such, many coaches watch athletes move through high school, monitoring their progress every step of the high school experience.
All right, what is your name and what sport do you coach?
My name is Chelsea, and I'm a coach at 4.40 Performance.
Do you coach varsity, JV, or freshman?
We have all ages that come in here as young as 8 years old, and then we also have guys that are training for the NFL.
What is your favorite part about coaching?
I really enjoy how it changes. We have like different days, whether it's strength days, agility days, top speed, acceleration. So every day, like, we're incorporating new things, and it's always changing.
What is your favorite memory about coaching?
When I first started here, there was a guy on my first day who tested, and I was here to help test, and then I worked with him for 2 months, and we tested again, and just seeing, how he got taller, how he got stronger, and everything was better was really cool.
What changes have you seen in some of your athletes as they move through the program?
As they move through the program, they get older, they get taller, they get stronger, they get better at their sports. They get better at top speed, at acceleration, and all of those different kind of values. So it's really cool to see, how they progress and as they get older and move through school.
Do you see them get more motivated or less motivated as they move through the program?
They always get more motivated. Every person that walks in this door is here for the same reason. They all want to get better. So I think they all can help motivate each other.
All right, thank you.
Athletics comprise a major portion of American popular culture, turning professional athletes into role models and heroes that children look up to. Not surprisingly then, thousands of high school students begin playing for their local teams, hoping to achieve the type of greatness that they've seen on TV and in movies. The huge amount of spectators and overwhelming media support for many sports create a source of motivation for athletes to try and emulate. When high school athletes visit college and professional venues, players see the atmosphere and become motivated to work harder in hopes of getting to that level someday.
The presence of hundreds and sometimes even thousands of fans can bolster the prestige and importance of an athletic event for each individual, making them try that much harder and strive for excellence.
During our interviews with the players, we asked them how much effort they put into their sport in season and in the off season. We found that in some sports, more effort was concentrated in the off season, while in other sports, more effort was needed in season. We asked them why this was and how it affected them. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much effort would you say you put into your sport in season?
On practice days, you have to put a full effort, but when you're not in practice, you would typically try to lack off just so you can not wear yourself out too bad.
And how much do you put in the off season?
The off season is where you try to work your hardest and you get extra shots up and you go work out and lift, so that's a 10 as well.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, how much effort would you say you put into your sport in season, and how much do you put out of season?
I'd say I put about an 8 in season and about a 6 out of season for my senior year.
Why is that? Why do you give yourself an 8 in season and lower out of season?
Well, because in season you're kind of focused on the sport, you're excited and ready to go, and I don't think anyone really works to their absolute fullest potential, but they're always slightly below what they could be, so that's why I give myself an 8. And then for the 6 out of season, I just know that I sometimes lose focus by not running every day, so I know that I don't have the same focus as I would running meets or each week, so I don't have the same focus.
Now, what do you think is more beneficial, in-season work or out-of-season work?
Definitely out-of-season work, because that's what separates the true runners or players of the sport. That's where all the hard work's put in, and that's where you can improve the most. So I would believe that out-of-season work is the most important.
Sports have a lasting effect on people's lives because of the many memories they create. We asked the athletes that we interviewed what types of memories they've had, either good or bad, and they responded with a variety of answers.
My favorite memory with soccer is blocking the PK against Glen Oak to win the district finals. And my favorite memory for tennis is when me and Brendan Connors beat Walsh.
Probably winning the Federal League last year, going to Florida, and locking AJ in the closet. Those are all pretty good memories.
I would have to say my favorite memory is when we go to cross-country camp and just kind of hanging out, listening to people sing and run. It's fun.
Sports teach athletes life lessons that they can then employ in various facets of their lives. A great example of this is NBA Cares, where NBA players help out their local communities.
Soccer has taught me multiple life skills, as in it taught me like leadership qualities, because being a goalie, you have to like take control of what's going on in like your field and when you're in the box. And soccer has also taught me communication, because you have to constantly be talking to everybody out on the field nonstop. And then tennis has taught me patience and controlling your anger, because when you're out there, you have to learn how to like forget about the point and like not do anything stupid with anger.
Well, because I do 2 running sports, my sports have given me a life hobby of running, which I can carry into as I get older and help keep me healthy and stay fit and active, and hopefully keep off the freshman 15.
Sports are undeniably a huge part of the social environment found in high schools all over the country. However, for some of us, the ordinary intentions or objects of the sports themselves are transcended by the important life lessons that the sports themselves can teach us. For example, all 5 of us have been playing sports since an early age, and as a result, we've learned the value of hard work and discipline from watching the role models that we see on TV and others that are emphasized by the media. So even though sports are extremely time-consuming and, in some people's opinions, might not be worth it, given the fact that so few individuals end up making a career out of sports, in the long run it seems that it's not the sport that's important, but rather the lessons and values that the sport imbibes within a high school athlete, lessons that can rarely be found anywhere else.
It may not seem like it now, but in the long run, it'll all be worth it.
You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, yo. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people